Hello everyone, it's 35 past 7 in the morning. I wanted to shoot a quick video before I went to work. The sun didn't even rise yet, and I wanted to show you guys I just bought this Mercedes-Benz A180D. You know, I don't prefer new cars in general, but I felt I should show you guys this one because I can see really it's really sensible. I'm just kidding, yeah. If you have been following me on Instagram, you'll know that Meadow, my Mercedes-Benz 190E, had a little dent. It wasn't my fault, so the insurance will pay for everything because I wasn't responsible for the little incident. So while that car is being fixed, I've been given this as a replacement. For starters, let me just tell you, I hate this car. I really hate this car. I don't know who has said it before. I think it was about the CLA 45. This isn't a bad car, it's just a bad Mercedes, and I'm going to explain you just why. Let me just tell you, it looks great. I think we can all agree on this. This is a great looking little car. It has the Mercedes presence. It feels, when you drive it, it feels big. It doesn't feel like a small car. It's just like the 190 in that aspect. It feels bigger than it is. And it looks great. I think we can all agree on that, except for these wheels. I mean, they completely ruin the ride. I'll tell you more on that later. But they look like the sort of aftermarket wheels you'll get in a really cheap shop. I mean, they're painted black and they have this polished aluminum feel with some sort of varnish. They look like plastic. I wish you could see. I wish if the camera could do it justice. The wheels are terrible in my opinion. If I had this car, I would change the wheels right away. Fake exhaust tips. You can see the exhaust inside. It's kind of terrible. It looks great. It has the Mercedes-Benz stuff here. But I wonder, for how long will it look this great? The doors, yeah, they have nice leather everywhere. It's kind of harsh, but okay. This is real metal, actually. I can hardly find any hard plastics. Well, there you have it. Hard plastic right there. A Mercedes-Benz 190E from 30 years ago doesn't have this hard plastic. It's all covered in nappa, almost. All the plastics are covered in nappa or that really soft foam. That really soft foam. There you have it. Hard, scratchy plastics right here. So I wonder, for how long will it look this great? I mean, the front bumper. I accidentally found this. The front bumper. I mean, this is not Mercedes build quality. This is not what made Mercedes-Benz. If Renault had made this car, which is actually what I noticed, this car feels like a Renault. When you drive this car, I mean, you can already see these marks here. I don't know. Of course, this is a rental car, but I mean, hard, scratchy plastic here, right where you put your hand to operate the navigation system. I mean, it's kind of terrible, man. I mean, look, the glove box is hard plastic. The vents are kind of nice. They're metal. They remind me of the old S classes and W123s. When you drive this car, it feels like a Renault Megane, really, or maybe a Clio. And it's not as comfortable as a Clio. That's why I was going to. Oh, look at this. Oh, and for this we say, oh, it's a rental car. It's not properly maintained. This car only has. I know the door is open. That's what. Another annoying thing about this car. This car only has 5,000 kilometers. That's like 3,000 miles. This is really an afterthought, like, oh, we have this nice clean dash. Oh, where are we going to put the oh, there it is. There is the screen for the navigation system. We completely forgot about it, but we're going to pretend that's what we intended all along. I know I haven't done a lot of videos lately, but I'm pretty active on Instagram. So if you haven't followed me on Instagram already, you should follow me, because you would have known that why I have this car, and you'll be able to keep along with the driver reviews content better, and hopefully I'll be able to do more videos soon. The thing is, I have 3 jobs. YouTube is one of them, and right now it's not a priority, but I thank you all if you subscribe and keep this channel going. The ride in this car is really nasty. I mean, we have a lot of cobble roads, a lot of bumps where I live, and these tires really ruin the ride. I spoke to other people that told me this car is comfortable. I don't know it's comfortable compared to what car, but this one right here isn't. I've been in a first gen BMW 1 Series with a M pack, with a full M pack, M wheels, 19-inch I believe. It was more comfortable than this. This should really tell you something. The seats are awesome, I'll give it that. And it looks great, but I wonder for how long? How will this car feel in 10 years? Will it feel good? Will it still hold together? Like the old Mercedes. The automatic gearbox is great. I love the automatic gearbox, and I've almost converted to automatics. It's really awesome. You have different modes: the economy, comfort, sport mode. It's great in all of them. It gives you exactly what you. Oh, and this thing in the steering wheel, I was really disappointed. It's not metal. This is actually plastic. I'll give it one thing. Since I've had this car, any woman who is walking by, it's really suddenly much nicer to me. So I mean, I have an old Mercedes, but if you have a new Mercedes, you have that advantage. And this is, you can get a cheap Mercedes A Class, and you get a lot more women looking at you, at least where I live, where new Mercedes are not as common. If you bought this car, I'm sorry if I offended you. No, I'm really not sorry, you're really stupid. If you wanted a Renault Megane, you could just bought one for much cheaper. Oh, the steering feels like nothing. Even in sport mode it feels completely disconnected, and the visibility sucks. You can see the front of the car, you can see the back. If it wasn't for the rear view camera, you really couldn't drive this car every day. Well, thank you so much for watching. See you next time.